Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. First of all, Assalamu alaikum. Today we are discussing topic is animal tissues. What is animal tissues? Animal tissues are mainly classified into four main groups, namely number 1, epithelial tissue. Epithelial tissues. This tissue is made up of epithelial cells. It forms the outer and inner lining of all the parts of in the body. The outer surface of the skin and the inner surfaces of the mouth, stomach, intestine and lungs are all covered by epithelial tissue. In these tissues, the cells are placed on a basement membrane. The cells are closely packed with no intercellular spaces. The primary function of epithelial cells is to protect the organ. However, they perform other functions also. For example, the epithelial cells which line the stomach secrete juices to digest food. Epithelial cells of intestine help to absorb digested food. Now number 2, muscular tissue. This tissue consists of elongated cells called muscle fibers. These are responsible for the movement of all body parts. This is possible due to contraction and expansion of the muscle cells. About 2/3 of the weight of our body is made up of these tissues. There are 3 types of muscle tissues present in our body. Number 1, striated or voluntary muscles. These muscles occur in bundle. Each fiber is long and cylindrical in shape and contains many nuclei. The distinguishing feature of the striated muscle tissue is the presence of dark and light bands. Due to the presence of these striations, they are known as striated muscles. The tissue is also called voluntary muscle because the movement of these muscle tissues are under the control of our will. This type of muscle tissues are found in our legs, arms, hand and shoulder etc. Number 2, smooth or voluntary muscle. The smooth muscle cells are delicate, spindle-shaped, uninucleate and without striations. They are involuntary because their movement is not under the control of our will. This type of tissue is in the walls of blood vessels, alimentary canal, urinary bladders, etc. Now number 3, cardiac muscle tissue. These fibers are striated, multinucleate and branched. These are involuntary. They are found exclusively in heart of our body. Now number 3, nervous tissue. Nervous tissue is made up of nerve cells or neurons. A neuron has a large body with prominent nucleus. From the body of a neuron, one or more protoplasmic projections arise. These projections are known as dendrites. One of these projections is long and is known as axon. Neuron conducts messages from the sense organ to the brain and spinal cord. Nerve tissue is found in the brain, spinal cord, and the nerves. Now, number 4. Connective tissue. As the name indicates, this tissue is called the joining tissue. It also fills up the spaces between the organs, thus acting as packing tissue. This tissue binds and joins various organs of the body. It holds the cell together and supports the body organ. It is composed of cells embedded in a non-living matrix or ground substance. The important connective tissues which are found in the body of an animal are areolar, bone, cartilage, tendon, ligament, and blood. The bone is hard due to the deposition of calcium, whereas cartilage is soft and flexible. Tendons bind a muscle to the bone, where the ligament keeps the bone together. The blood consists of a liquid part called blood plasma, in which 3 types of cells are suspended: red blood cells (RBC), white blood cells (WBC), and blood platelets. The plasma carries various substances from one part of the body to the other. Red blood cells contain an iron-containing pigment called hemoglobin, which carries oxygen from lungs to the different tissues. The white blood cells help in fighting disease-causing germs. The platelets are responsible for clotting blood in case of injury. Hope you all understand about animal tissues and its type. Please like my video, share it, and don't forget to subscribe my channel.